Good day, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello. How are you doing today? Ooh, the hat is still on. Let's take the hat off. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being back. I hope you're doing awesomely well today. It is Wednesday, last stream day of the week, and the last day before I'm heading out to UKGE, which I'm supremely excited about. It feels like the night before Christmas, before I can go and stare at shiny colors and buy some games and stuff that I don't need, instead of spending money on things that I do need. I'm very excited. Today, what are we doing? So I will just play a couple more games on Ira. How you doing, Tuna? Fishy? Fishy, how are things? And then, if we get enough people that are interested to draft, then we will be drafting high seas together. I'll probably play 1 game, 2 games, depending how fast those games go, see how many people are here, and if we can get 8 yays in chat to draft, then we'll do a draft. If you're completely new to drafting, that's fine. If you're very seasoned with drafting, that's awesome too. I've never drafted this set. I barely understand how the heroes work, so it should be good times anyway. Dobry Viskor Visiskim. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm sorry, Mitch. How are you doing? Second cycle. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you all. Anything happened in the world of Flesh and Blood since yesterday we didn't need to talk about? I don't think so. Nothing really happened. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching the video that we filmed on stream on Monday as well about the evaluation of the cards that Lillian helped me with, thankfully. That went up on YouTube. Ooh. Draw is always coming in here like, let's snipe a pack opening. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna try and spend some money at UKG this weekend to buy some packs so we can have some new stuff as well. Deviled Eggs, how you doing? How you doing? I like that emoji. RNJR, hey. Archive MST, you're just angling for that tunic, aren't you? Yeah, exactly there. The tunic chants have already started. Alright, let's take this water here out of the way. I'm really worried about knocking over the water. It's something that I have done way too much in my time working in IT. Let's put this here. This feels very dangerous, but I wanted to replace my laptop anyway, right? So maybe if I spill it, I get to do that. Anyway, here's a pack. Here's a pack. Here's a pack. This is Tunic. I mean, yesterday we opened this out of the last pack we opened, which is pretty good as well. So, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, let's see if Dro is giving us something good here. A red isolate. Pretty good. Blow like water? Something like that. It's a pretty good card as well. I played into a Katsu earlier on today, and I made a terrible mistake that cost me the game, but this card was played. Sack the Shifty or something. Ooh. That is something good. And then just a... sadly, just another rare. What are these with these packs just giving me rares? I'm fine. I'm just chilling this week. I'm gonna make some pancakes right now. Ooh. What are you having with those pancakes? Be like water. Exactly, Deviled Eggs. Exactly. Alright, good. Let me jump. Hey, Dot, how you doing? Let me jump into a couple of games of Ira. We're playing OpenCC. I want to experience the new meta that's coming up. And then in about half an hour or so, I'll start checking if we have enough people to do a draft. Strawberries and cream. Oh my god. Minmax dropped the Katsu deck tech and I've been eating. I saw that video. I didn't watch it. I saw that they posted it. But like, am I going to play Katsu? That's rather unlikely. That's rather unlikely. Will you be going to Nats? I am. Yes. Ooh, Prism. This is free. This is... I think this is almost a free matchup. Let's cut some go-agains here. And we'll enter some weakest links, just some more poppers. Yeah, this should be pretty good for me. We'll see. I need to play first. I need to play correctly. But it should be okay. Start prediction.
Round 1. Fight.
Are you going, Dro? Yeah, absolutely. Dude, if you see me, I love people coming up saying hi. Absolutely, every time. Maybe not when I'm in the middle of the game, but if you see me between games, yeah, dude, absolutely. Why should I play cats instead of fire? Well, maybe I should. So the thing is, he had a turn with Ancestral Harmony where I knew there was going to be a break point where he's going to break the boots and he was going to draw a card if I let him do it, and I somehow decided that 1 point of damage that was going over my block was not worth blocking with a defense reaction, and then I lost like 20 points of life after that. I learned an important lesson. Alright, let me know. I think audio is a bit low, so we can go a bit higher here. Actually, let me turn it up over here a little bit. So, alright, that should be looking better. Yeah, it should be looking good. Oh, they're coming right with the Great Library of Solana. Library T0, oof. Yeah, let's see if this turns the game. They undid their last action. They did not. Well, they don't have 2 yellows. So that will kill the... Alright. We'll try again. You'll be there? Who got me into the game or from Vegas? Oh, dude, Tro. Just to be clear, I'm playing UK Nationals, not US Nationals. Player dropped. But it's going from a great matchup into a terrible matchup. This is really bad for me. This is really bad for me. This is like some of my worst matchups because I struggle to do enough damage. So I'm tempted to take AB, but because of the amp, it really doesn't make that much sense. So I'm just gonna try not. Yeah, no draw. We had a bit of a tiny misunderstanding there. Yeah. Yeah. I much rather play the other matchup. Now this and the Flurrian matchups are like the 2 matchups where I'm thinking, should I really be playing this hero? Because this is really tough. I don't know if I can win this matchup. Yeah, yes, because I guess I could have, but I don't think I can counteract the amp anyway. So, yeah. Oh no. Buy card. I mean, I don't know if this is right or wrong. We're gonna just test out a few permutations and see where it goes. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep the Bearing Thumbs for another turn. Let's see if this works out. I don't think it will, because the problem is I just can't present enough damage fast enough. Because this is basically a race situation for Ira in my eyes. Oh, let's do a prediction anyway. But yeah, if you want some easy points here. Hey, Bathos, how you doing? lads, ladettes, and le maybes. Whatever people choose to identify as, right? That's all good. We support all of that. How you doing, Bathos? It's been a few days since I've seen you around. Have you been doing good? Are you doing well? Superman does good, apparently. Strawberries. Strawberries. Strawberries are good if they're good, if you know what I mean. Right? If they're just like, nah. Oh no. Oh no, that's gonna be like 7 arcane damage. And I don't have a target for looking for scrap either. Oh Lord. Deliver me. And they're never gonna attack. Ah. Mildly indifferent, but keeping on. I'll take it for now, but I do hope that you're doing much more excellent soon. Are you, Bethos, are you going UKG? Strawberries need to be sweet? Yes. So if they're good, awesome. I love my grandma used to make strawberries and then just put sugar on top. Hello, rootbound carapace. See, that's what the problem that I have here. Like, they're just gonna be able to block out so much. Constantly. Nah, just chilling. I see the P9 is missing their stock for that's what I hear, yeah. Did you sign up for the pre-release? I mean, there's still a chance it's gonna arrive, but... yeah, maybe tough. I should actually play the looking for scrap here instead. I don't have a target card to get the +1 and go again. Alright, at least, hey, we got him down to 1 card. If we can string together another good go wide turn here. But again, they barely took any damage, which is the issue. I need to present that damage. I am the one that needs to put on the pressure here. That is my role in this matchup. See, and they're not... I need them to let this hit for the cut through to be relevant. Nope, I was late, so only going to couple... Wait, weren't there 5 tickets available? I checked their tickets, there were 5 tickets? No? Only going to a couple, it's not set for me. Glad others are... Oh, you not liking it. Wow, okay. What don't you like about it? What's not in your wheelhouse for this set? I mean, true. It's not your warriors or your heroes, right? There's no warrior. There's no wizard. There's really not... Your heroes are not represented, right? But I mean, just because it's wizard meta doesn't mean you need to buy the product. Okay, see, this is the problem here, right? They're just gonna keep blocking out until the point where they're live, and then what am I gonna do? Then what am I gonna do at that point? So we're just gonna keep on keeping on here. Actually, wait. Ah, that wasn't good. Alright, well, of course I don't have a target, so it's just gonna be 4. Not interested in mech, ranger, or board-based decks, and the chase stuff isn't great. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. You know, not every set is for everybody, which is kind of good. I was like, not everything is for everybody, and that's kind of good, because if everybody would like the same things, then, you know, it's very boring. Okay, so can we put more pressure on? We're just gonna go wide here. We're gonna throw... I think probably the Flick Knives build is probably a little bit better than the Boomer that doesn't have Flick Knives like the Tiger Sharp Shuko. The way that they've played, it's very arcane damage based. So there's really not much I can do. So they actually, I think they're doing this on purpose. Like, you know, the Fellings are not being played. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it come for you? Do you have a combo here? A combo with what? Alright, so they're taking the damage, which is interesting. Alright, well, I mean, if they're taking the damage, then we'll just keep pushing. No, I can't. Basically, I don't have any combos. Like, at all. Like, the only one that is a combo is the pouncing key, which works with the pouncing pause. Okay, so they're just decomposing more. So they just played this card so they can get online faster, and now they're live, right? Now the pain starts. Like, how much damage can I present here? That's the question. That is the question. Generous, yeah. I was trying to see if I can make it, but I think this is a terrible matchup to start with. And putting the blue in Arsenal was like, my god, what are you thinking? Okay, Kodachi into Kodachi. Into E-Strike, go again, into Sound the Alarm. Just because we have to try and put the pressure on until we can't anymore. I used to raise Verdances, but now I do AB3. And is that working better for you? In a Boomer build, or are you... Or in a Flick Knives build? I would try AB3. Flick build? I think Flick build, it's probably more doable, but I still think it's a very hard matchup. At least I don't have... Oh, see, this is trouble here. I don't really care about this card. But I also can't do anything with 3 blues. So I'd rather not take the damage. Like, I'd rather not take the damage here. It's hard. I still carry 1... What's PTW? Poison the Well? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Poison the Well could... Yeah. Yeah. Vern's got a bonkers high seas card. Being able to retrieve Rampart Growth is insane. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. If they let Sensor hit, I'm gonna call Broccoli. Call the Broccoli. They're about to do you a favor. Why? It's mid? Oh. Okay. Are you built that way because of new? What do you mean with the deck here? I don't really think about new. Because new is gonna be gone in like... I think by the time I play Nationals, new will be gone. Oh, hey there, Felling. Oh, the blue? Oh, maybe, yeah. Erase Face, Mauling... I mean... Let's get rid of the Mauling Key. We'll block with for 3. Because we can't go wide anyway. You know what I need? I need to find my... I need to find my... Actually, you know what? I could change the chess piece here. Wouldn't the other chess piece be better? Because I could then almost on demand do like the dual threats turns. Which is now difficult. How many Command & Conquers have they played? 1. I actually want them to use the Command & Conquers. Alright, so this is gonna go... So this is gonna be 4 more block here. Alright, we are going to go double Kodachi then using the Spring Tonic just because I want to eat through that and want to present more damage with the Erase Face. But I mean, since they're online, this has become even more difficult. Alright, they're willing to take it down to 10. But they can just gain life back, right? So E-strike for 7. Okay, we can sink below here, take 3 damage, and gamble for one of the blues to see if we can get something better. Oh, Command and Conquer is pretty sweet. So what we can do, we could do 4 into 8, into 7. I mean, 11 of 3 cards, pretty good. Current verdance is Sand 7 deck. Oh. Oh, really? Sigma, how you doing? How are you? Alright, we got quite a few people around, so we may be able to aim for a draft soon. May be able to draft. Alright, they're blocking with Spring Tunic? Wait. I mean, yes, I get a Tiger if this hits, but honestly, the Tiger is not worth the Spring Tunic. A Tiger is not worth the Spring Tunic. That is not what you want to do. Okay, amp 1. Okay, they kinda had to play it here. I have to leave in a few minutes, but I'd love to draft, but can't. We'll probably do a few more if people are interested, because I do need to practice for nationals, right? Okay, E-pot. I have to dual threat now, but I don't have the turn to play it. So I think what we'll do... Okay, so we'll do a tiny turn here. A tiny, tiny turn. Kodachi for 1. We'll do a draft after this. This is not a draft game yet. YH. Alright, so we got him down to 7. So we could play a big turn here. I want to really play the back heel kick so we can trigger the looking for scrap. Okay, so yeah, what we're going to do is we don't need to sound the alarm. We're just going to go small here. This still triggers mask if they let it hit, which I don't really care about. This is just a bluff. With the looking for scrap, the dual threat, and the Spring Tunic counter up if they don't play Command and Conquer or Felling the Crown, this could be a really good turn. So what I need not to happen now is for them... I need more resources than that. That is not enough resources. That is not enough resources to play this turn. Oh, come on. Okay, this is terrible. Okay, this is like worst case scenario, honestly. Dual threat plus sound the alarm plus ninja clearly 100 limited. Yeah, I guess. 16. Now, how much life, like, from what life total can they kill me? Within combo range now? Are we? That is not good. That's not what I want to hear. More than 16? They're clearly thinking about it. They have plow unders, of course, as well. I don't think they've played a single plow under yet, so what I'm trying to build up here is very precarious. Did they banish the fertile ground they played? No. Yes. Yes. Come on, give me a hand. Come on, give me... Oh, fuck off. Sorry. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. I need a hand and it's just not coming. This is it. This is the card that I need. But the question is, am I going to have enough time for it? Especially being down basically every single turn, they may potentially just combo me and kill me here. We'll find out. So I think theoretically this game would have been or is doable. But I need to find like a big dual threat turn earlier. Do we threaten Tiger here? No, it's not worth it. I mean, as long as they're blocking, that's good. But that was a melt card, right? This is a new one. No, I could have done that, but I'm kind of I probably need it for the big turn. But they may just kill me here, honestly. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. They're not triggering the ability, though. Actually, wait. Sorry. No chance of showing you 2 non-kill cards? Okay, I mean, I don't know what I'm looking for. How you doing, Veet? So I don't think the mask is relevant anymore. But I'll give him the Shuko here. I just want to take more damage. So we have a turn here. The question is, can I do enough with this? So we need 1 resource, 2, 3, 4. Fine. Okay, that is good. Maybe they'll just kill me here. Okay, then we go for the Flex Claws. Poggers indeed. Poggers indeed. But the situation is, if they block here, I'm not killing them. I'm only buying myself more time. I think that's the situation. The situation. I don't know if this is only me, but I think one of my favorite parts about going somewhere cool is when you start like getting all your stuff together. Like you start, you know, getting your charging cables and your passport and stuff. I really enjoy that. Maybe that's just me. Alright, they're deciding what to do here. This is good for me. Okay, we're gonna break the combat chain. We're gonna go for this. This is actually really good. Because this means I can go into Kodachi. We can actually go 3 white here with the Crouching Tiger. finish up with a Mauling Key, which gets +1 as well. And this threatens Mask as well. This is actually, that they let this hit, this was really good. And either what events you're attending the rest of the year, I just started looking into calling Copenhagen. So I'm going to the Battle-hardened Lucerne, because I'm in Switzerland anyway. And other than that, I don't know yet. No fixed plans. Obviously, UKGE this weekend. Nationals, I'm going to in Wakefield in a few weeks. And then, oh no, I'm like 90%. I'm going to the world premiere for Set 17 in Montreal. I haven't booked the flights yet, but... So can we do another dual threats turn here? We don't have enough resources, but we can do a baby. We can do a baby. They are not blocking. Does this mean they have to kill here? No. They do not have to kill. I'm getting nervous now. I like one resource, right? If I could get one more resource... Oh my god! Yes! Yes! No AB! Supremacy! Round of applause for our opponent. Thank you for the game. Who needs AB? I'll take it. I'll take a win to start the stream. Alright. 1-0. They used their combo piece to survive. True, right? That was the fertile ground. Yeah. Because that would... How much does it amp? Whenever you gain life during your turn, you may deal 1 arcane damage on opposing a hero. So does this do 5 instances of 1? No, it's 1. So that would be 1 arcane damage. First one would amp 6. Oh. Oh, yeah, that kills me. That kills me. Jarl, that kills people. Alright, what do you want me to open? HP 1? Oh, let's go. Let's go. It was 420. Nice. Alright, let's open this. It's been a long time since I opened HP 1. We're going for Command and Conquer here. Primeval Bellow. Surging Strike. Playable. Nature's Path blah blah blah. No idea. Combustible Courier. Salvage Shot. Just been reprinted. Reverberate. Viserai. Blue Ravenous Rebel. Hey, and knocked the Death Whistle. Probably not playable for much longer. And the Snatch. You know what? If you're new to the game, this is a pretty good pack. This is a pretty good pack. Pretty good pack. Hey, we got a Majestic. It may not be playable for much longer, so I probably should sell it as soon as I can. Anybody in the market to buy Knock the Death Whistle? HP 1? I've got one on offer. I like Wipe Order. I like Wipe Order. I know a lot of people don't like it, but yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, roll call. Who is here and has time and wants to do a draft? If you want to do a draft, say yay. And if we've got 7-8 people, we'll do it. If not, I will play another game of Ira and try again afterwards. I would usually do it via a poll, but because half of you are watching over on YouTube, I can't really do that. I feel like there's not a lot of takers for draft. Well, it makes sense. A lot of you are working, right? A lot of you are working. Okay, so in the meantime... Yay, but like 9th reserve person? Alright, that's fair. I think we don't have anybody else at the moment. So, this is Boomer Ira, right? Why? Why shouldn't we be running Blood Splattered Vest? Because on the average, you probably get more than 3 triggers in this deck. That's why. But I really like the trade-off of having this on demand. Because this can really... Like, what I found with this deck is that sometimes it's difficult to pull off a big dual threat turn because I'm missing one resource, right? Let's imagine I do Kodachi and I have something like a Flex Clause in my hand, and then I have to another Kodachi, another attack for 1 or 2. If I don't have a Tunic counter, I can't play that. So I either need to be better at lining it up, or I could take in Blood Splattered Vest, which allows me to, if the dagger hits, which it likely will, get another resource. Yeah, I mean, yes, Generous, you are right about that, right? But... Whirling Mist Blossom, again, since Grave exists now? No, I haven't. Again, it's a matchup that... It's a matchup that... Ira wins anyway, so why would I bring it in? Hi, Lillian. How's your day off? So I'm not really considering it at this time. Whirling Mist Blossom is just... Yes, into Grave it's good, but again, the condition is 2nd or higher gently in a row that to hit, draw 2 cards, right? So it has to hit. So yes, into Gravy it'll be great, but if you want to play this into anything else, you basically have to do things like... you have to bring the Razor Reflex. And then if you bring Razor Reflex, then it's a completely different game, right? Then it's a completely different deck. So what I did... Whoa, okay. Why am I not logged in? Let's go. Let's log in here real quick. Let's not dox myself. We've been there. Let's not do that again. I don't think you need it. You don't want to add cards to decks where you already win. That's exactly my point, right? That's exactly my point. The only time I've seen Whirling Mist Blossom played was with a friend of mine, played against Ira, which had a Japanese version. Couldn't convey what it does and had to call a judge for translation. Yeah, that happened sometimes. I think they pushed an update, right? Where you can see the status. Is it status? Yes. And actually, I'm actually 98.4% of all people in February joined after me. I'm very happy about that, to be honest. I think they pushed that change and then it locks people out when they push an update. So I do have a whirling list. And as fun as this is, I don't think it's very good. I mean, if you can get it to work, it's great. It's awesome. Because I drew of Ancestral Empowerment, and I drew of Whirling, and I drew of Mask in the same turn. I drew 8 cards, which is amazing. But it wasn't that good because I drew in 2nd Ancestral Empowerment. I didn't actually draw cards to go like for a really, really big turn. It didn't really help me that much, but it felt awesome to draw 8 cards. But I don't think this is the way to play Ira right now. I don't think this is the strongest version of Ira that anybody should be playing. You do not need to know what your own cards do. That's right. Yeah, you do need to know. Alright, I accept. Alright, I do need to check and keep an eye on this here. Alright, well... I don't know if I want to go... Does Gravy want to go first or second? How are your pancakes? Dude, you're making me hungry. Now I'm hungry. Can you send me some pancakes in the mail? Express? First or second? First or second? I'll go first. They could have non-blocking. They could have a non-blocked on hand, right?
Me as well. Your big app.
Hey, Gravecaller, thank you for 2 months subscription, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you, thank you. How you doing, Gravecrawler? Am I going to see you at UKGE by any chance? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. All right, compass.
Well? Your big app green boy.
Wiped out 36 with the Prime subscription. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Look at this. Paddle faster for 4. Paddle faster for 4. We're not taking any damage here. Let's play this slow and steady. Let's start a prediction as well if you want to predict the outcome of the game. And then we're going to kick off the game properly here. I've tempted but wanted to do the pre-release at my local store. I actually got lucky. One of my locals has moved their second pre-release to Friday of the release. So I'm going to be able to do one as well. But also, I mean, it's good to support your locals, right? But UKG, they're basically doing a draft and a sealed event every single day. So you can do like pre-release at UKGE. Here, catch this one. I think I got it. I think I got it. Alright, so this is -1, right? It's all attacks. Yes, all attacks. So we could actually... We could go for this and see if we can buff... No, the second Kodachi is gonna be... Okay. Putting Scarlet on the line, I believe. I mean... I've yet to lose a game. It's very good. It's very good, Mitch. It's very good. Thank you for the follow as well. Hey, you subscribed before you followed. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So this is gonna be for 1. Because of the buff through the Bittering Thorn. Well, no, because it's of its own buff. And then do we play a Looking for Scrap here? No. We're just gonna get rid of the rest of the hand. I do want to keep the 5 go again. And that's why I'm playing the blue as well. Like more targets for Looking for Scrap. This is actually a pretty good card here. Sub no longer subs you. Oh, follows. Did it do that? Huh, I didn't know. But thank you anyway. You're saying though I will lose. Alright, alright. Need to work on my Necromancer deck. Feels so hard to build and play. Yeah, it seems... I mean, if Liliane is struggling to make it work, then I feel like... Oh my god, all red hand. Oh no. So we're blocking here, right? Yeah, this is very... Oh my god, I should have kept that blue. Should have kept that blue. Okay, we're just gonna go into Rigor Mortis for 1. And we're gonna pitch a 0 cost so I can just attack with the second Kodachi, which is boo. But you know what it's a bit odd about the watery grave symbol that they made? It really doesn't align with the design of their other stuff that they've done. It's colorful, which is it's throwing me off a little because all the symbols and all the signs and everything are very simplistic. And with this one, they decided to do a bit something else, which is it's throwing me off. Then I need a UI designer, right? And we're gonna block it here for 3. Where are you from, Wiped Out? Do they have a target? Yes, the Scuba Salty Dog. But of course this is to look at the top deck. Top decking here. So what's my turn? My turn is Kodachi hits. Kodachi maybe hits. Cut through. Four-card hand here. They're getting rid of Jump. Friendly first mate. Thank you for the hype train, everyone. Scuba-dooba-doo. Exactly. Real top according technique is one. Okay, so there's no on the hit here, so we can let this hit. Down in the southeast here, just got to the game as my local store running Fab. Dude, that's awesome. Welcome to the game. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Sometimes I fall down the knowledge fallacy hole where I assume this is very logical and easy to understand because I've been playing for like 4 years. But if you don't understand what's happening on screen and you want to understand, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm happy to explain anything that's happening. 4. We're gonna block for 3. No, we're gonna let it hit. Why is it so hard to buy all Blitz decks? Because they're probably just not printing them. Wait, was it you that talked to me about buying the Blitz decks on Discord earlier on? Was that you? Yeah, it's not. It's like outside of when the set releases, I don't think there's a lot of demand for it. And Blitz is really not that great of a format. I think they're just completely focusing over to the armor decks. Oh, that was you. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. Yeah. Yeah, I think armor decks are kind of what people want these days. We can hit here. But I don't want to hit with this. I have the 4, right? I want him to take this. Exactly, so I can hit this dog with the 4. With the 5, actually. Get rid of it. Watery Grave. Then go for the Kodachi, for 1. And then we could go and force them to block the looking for scrap here. Not the dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a zombie dog. Does that make it better? Some card choices are questionable. Yeah, I don't... I mean, I learned the game by playing the Bolton and the Levia decks, right? And I lost every single game on Levia, like playing against my partners. Like, am I bad? Or is this deck bad? And then I found out it's a bit of both. A, yes, I'm not very good at the game. She's actually better. And B, yeah, Levia is hard and is bad, especially before you had the demi hero. Hey, Pockets, how you doing? Swell to see you, matey. Hey, we have to talk. Actually, that reminds me. We need to talk if we can do a Friday drinking box opening stream next week. Oh, dual threat by itself is actually great. Just Kodachi for 1, dual threat command and conquer for 10 is spicy. Tekla is my hero. I know I'll never win anything. You gotta play what you enjoy. Right? At the end of the day, just play what you enjoy. But yeah, it's gonna be hard. Scooby-Doo, don't do that. You could have said Scooby-Doo, don't do. You miss an opportunity there. 4, go again. Let's block with the defense reaction. And that would buff this one up to 5 as well if I want to block on the next attack. Oh yeah, pick up. Are you? Is your stuff secured? Are you sure you're gonna get your pre-order? First release day, yes. Of course, I'll let you know if I get my bulk of my case as well. But yeah. The thing is, I think if Teklo gets good, that breaks the game. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I hear from other people. I don't know. It's not like I know anything. Giving it a go again. Okay. 6. Whoa, that is a lot of pirates, my friend. That is a lot of pirates. And what they'll be doing is this negates 1 damage of my attack. So this will be interesting. Playing out 3 in 1 turn is very good. Obviously, they're preventing 1 here. I think I have to crack Pouncing Paws. I have to do this. Like, I honestly do not want to use my dual threat turn to do this, but I kinda have to. I need to clear the board. I can't leave them there. I'm mostly confirmed. I hope 15 to 20, but maybe securing 10. 10 would still be good considering what the market situation looks like. Actually, the dual threat here was clutch. That's pretty clutch. Yeah, it did line... Like, it hurts to put all this damage. It's basically one of my big power turns to put all of that into the board, but... I think if I don't clear it, I have a problem. I think that this was definitely a power turn from them. Yeah. So I pre-ordered 1 case, and they haven't told me yet that they're not getting it, and we're a week out from release, so fingers crossed. And then at UKGE on Friday, I will be running to the stand first thing in the morning, and I will be leaning over the stand and be like, gimme, gimme, gimme. I need. Gimme. Better get your coffee and sleep that day? Which... What do you mean? UKG or? So we're going... Actually, what are we doing here? Let's think about this for a second. We put the Flick Flack in Arsenal. Gimme, 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 man at midnight. Gimme, gimme, gimme a man at... Is that ABBA? I feel like that's ABBA. ABBA. We could go Kodachi, E-Strike for 6, go again. But you know what? I think I'll stick the... Let me stick the... Actually, let me put the E-Strike into Arsenal. Because again, if I need to go wide, because I need to clear multiples of his stupid allies. ABBA, yes. Hey, Rush, how you doing? Get your coffee and sleep? No. I will stay awake all night FOMOing hard about not getting boxes. That's the way to go. I mean, if I don't get boxes, I don't get boxes, right? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Whatever. How is it that I'm like 42 years old and I still get FOMO? I think I should be a bit more chill at this age. Be late, but I'm conflicted about high seas. No, don't be conflicted. Lean into it. Lean into it. So obviously he's counting on a second Kodachi here so I can trigger the ability so it only does one. However, we're not gonna let that happen. We're gonna use the Bittering Thorns to clear it. Gold packs, not selling them? Dude, same. I'm gonna keep one from our collection and open the rest. Schmutzli! Grüezi, guten Abend, hallo. Freundliche Grüße in die Schweiz, ne? Ne? How are things in Switzerland, my friends? This actually kind of borks me if he doesn't let this hit. Well, apparently we're letting it hit. Marion Puffin sounds bad by chatters? Really? I've heard other things. I'm opening... yeah. I mean, you know what? We should definitely open some treasure packs. Ascension Day tomorrow, so weekend has already started. Nice, same for me. Although we had this Monday off. We got a bank holiday, right? That's what they call it here. But we don't get like the religious holidays here in the UK. But yeah, I'm off too. Because UK Board Game Expo. So excited. So this is a go again. This is a finisher. We need 1 blue with this resource. We can block for 3. You don't know anything about Ranger or Mech? Dude, me neither. Like, I have a Mech collection, but I've never actually played the class. Doesn't seem ideal, does it? Alright, we're at 39. This Eugene Tan, I've played them... I don't know who they are, but I know that I've played against them plenty of times. And I know that I usually lose. I always wonder if this is Eugene. You know, Eugene of Reinar fame. I don't think it is. But, you know, it could be. My rough math says as long as I open 3 big pools, it will pay for the rest of the gold packs. Predicting gold packs are 15 per... Yeah, probably. Probably good math. But the gold packs could be bad. I saw somebody already got their product and they pulled only bad stuff. They opened like 16 packs or so. Game Expo will be awesome. Yeah, I love it. I think we're gonna go for the 10th year. Like, I basically went for the first time when I moved to the UK. So no, wait, no, that means 9 years. Minus minus COVID. Gold packs are commons most of the time? Yeah. Yeah, pull rates are bad, right? Yeah, exactly. Alright, good. So what are we doing? We are going for a... dagger into clearing this stupid limpet. CFEAs are very rare, I bet. My local store had to split their attention between Game Expo and Fantasy Basel here. Oh, they're going... Oh, they're happening at the same time? Is Fantasy Basel happening this weekend as well? Alright, then we go for 5. Getting a signed card. We've only seen one being opened so far, right? It's only been the Shiana that's been opened, from what we know. You know what I keep thinking? Like, imagine somebody that knows nothing about the game, just opens up a random booster and gets like a hand-drawn card in DDT and be like, what the hell is this? And throws it away. Like, imagine you're a kid, you're playing Pokemon, like you're like 4 or 5 years old. You get these Pokemon cards, you have no idea what you're opening. And then you just open pure hotness. And you will never know, and the card gets destroyed. I'm doing this because the Mauling Key gets +1 damage if I play it like this. Fantasy starts tomorrow till Saturday. Oh, nice. Are you going? I think it's like anime. It's more broadly a hobby, right? It's not a specific. I think it's gaming, anime. I never went, but yeah. Nope for you. You're just doing the Warhammer things, right? Warhammer, that's your jam. Like my favorite thing at UKGE is just window shopping. Honestly, just walking through the hall, looking at all the cool stuff. And of course, now I have an excuse to buy 2 boxes of Flesh and Blood this weekend, which is a very welcome excuse. I'm sending you all my luck. Oh no, another round on me. Okay. Not too bad. I need a blue though. I need them to attack and then I need to block. Otherwise I'll just send a whatever card into it, clear it. What's your favorite con to go to, Schmutzli? What's everybody's favorite con, actually? Let me ask everybody in chat. Do you have like a favorite con? Let's do the Fate Foreseen first. Bottom, we don't need another red. Favorite convention, like hobby convention. If you go to any. I don't have favorites. Try to go to ones where friends have stands. Oh, that's nice. Support them, right? Yeah. Oh, this is not ideal. All right. Hey. Thank you for the game, Eugene. I haven't been to any cons. I prefer concert over cons. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. All right. Wait, are we 3-0? No, this is only my second game, right? Yeah, this is only my second game, so we're 2-0. I want to attend a board game con. No cons in years. My go-to LARP is Camp Out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you gotta, you know, if you only have so many things you can go to every year, right? Choose outcome. Yes. I'm also a concert person. Nice. What kind of concerts do you like to go to, Dot? Not really much of a con-goer, but I like to go to RPC or the Dokomoy. Sorry, what are those? Oh, Spiel. Yeah, Spiel. I've been to Spiel once. It wasn't my favorite con. It was like too commercial. Like, I like where there's like more than just buying games. Like, I like having like a board game library and sitting down and playing games and like seminars and talks and live shows. And Spiel was more like, here's everybody in the industry that produces games. Buy it. Right? Roleplay convention. Ah, okay. Nice. I'm at every con within traveling distance. Dude, of course. Scott, I look forward to see you at UKGE then. The Comics of Japan Anime Con. Ah, right. How's your jet lag, Pauling? By the way, excellent job with the streaming on the weekend, sir. Thank you. That's great. I look forward to seeing you at the next casting opportunity. I don't know what that is, but hey. Yeah. I'm absolutely ruined. Dude, I believe it. But it must have been... Like, I can imagine this is like so much stress. You fly there, you work. It's a lot of pressure. But it must be very fun to do. Alright. Roll call, everybody. Do we have people to draft? Draft? See, yay or nay? So there's a poll in Twitch where you can put your name in the hat if you want to draft. But also just hold up your hand on YouTube if you want to draft. Okay, yay, okay. The last headliners I saw, The Devil Wears Prada, The Plot in You and Silent Planet. You know what? I know none of those bands. What kind of heavier stuff? Is it like heavy metal? or something else? At the moment, yes. I plan to dual stream with ScowlingFleshBag and then continue opening the remainder of my product after. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Post-hardcore? I don't know what post-hardcore is. I'm a boomer. I have no idea what that is. Post-hardcore? What the hell? What the hell? Google. What is post-hardcore? Post-hardcore is a punk rock subgenre that emerged in the early 1980s, building upon the aggression of hardcore punk with a greater emphasis on creative expression and musical complexity. Alright. I'm not sure if that's... Alright, let's see. Let's view the results here. So we only have 3 people up for draft. So sadly, that is not enough to draft. I know the basics of draft, asking about drafting digitally now. I mean, I know the basics of draft. That's basically it. You see me in Bologna in 2 weeks? Yes! That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Post-hardcore sounds like parkour. A little bit, doesn't it? A little bit. Alright, sadly, no draft. We don't have enough people. Sadly, no draft. You've never heard of Devil Wears Prada? I've heard of the movie. I highly recommend Min-Max's The Imposter Kings if you haven't tried or heard about it. What's that? A game or music or what? It's a card game? I've never heard of it, no. No, I haven't heard of it. There's so many good... What I'm really looking for at the moment is a campaign game that is like Gloomhaven, but with a good story. The crunchy gameplay with the campaign gameplay, but crunchy, like a good story. Link it on Discord, anyone, if you can. Monster Train 2? What What bands do you usually listen to? Oh. I usually just listen to playlists. Like, I don't know a lot of my bands. I listen from anything from hard rock to metal to trance to Berlin techno and anything in between. Honestly, it really depends on my mood. Alright, prediction is up. Let's do this.
Round 1. Fight.
So they're just filtering their hand here. Interesting. Do you know the band Electric Callboy? I do. I do know Electric Callboy, but the only song that I really know from them is the one that they did with Baby Metal. Baby Metal is a lot of fun. Do we just do Bittering Thorns into Erase Phase, or do we try and go for get them to block? Let's do just this. Let's go for 4 here. Name 5 of the most recent artists I listened to. Dude, again, I don't know the names. Oh, Return Fire is pretty good. You've seen Baby Metal live? Dude, that's awesome. I'm jealous. They're actually coming to London in a few weeks. I think actually in 2 days. Well, I'm not here. I couldn't name any bands. Because honestly, I don't listen to any albums. I just listen to like weekly playlists. That's not true. I listened to Armin van Buuren earlier today. That's what I can tell you. Then I listened to some Daft Punk, like a few days ago and realized how old I am. Are you into Screamo? What is Screamo? So when it comes to metal, I like a lot of power metal. So I like stuff like Dragon Force. Yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like. You've seen a ton of artists live. Dude, when you go to a good concert, like if you go to like a really good concert, like if the band really knows what they're doing, that's one of the best experiences. I remember when I was like 16 or 17, I went to see a reggae band, a German reggae band called Seed. And there's like 11 guys, and they play like live instruments, like trumpets and everything. And the energy was off the hook. It was like a small club. There's like maybe 2,000-3,000 people, and an 11-person band. It was amazing. It was probably one of the best concert experiences I've ever had in my life. It was freaking amazing. Yeah, it was really fun. Best performance, Steve Miller Band. I hear they're pretty good. Boston? Oh, Boston must have been fun as well, right? I mean, I would probably say my two best concerts were Seed. And there was a German hip-hop band many years ago called Freundeskreis. Nobody knows. If you know Freundeskreis, I don't know, but I would very much doubt that you know them. But that was very good as well. And the third one probably is Rammstein. Dude, Rammstein live is so much fun. I mean, you can go to, like, I go to, you go to concerts of bands you like. Like, just because you have a favorite music type doesn't mean that you have to listen to that music all the time, right? Like, sometimes you're just in the mood for something else. Sometimes, a good band is good, right? If you know what I'm trying to say, right? I think I can work out to, usually hard rock, Linkin Park, Skillet, there is no copyright online. I actually went to Linkin Park when they were in Switzerland like many years ago. The concert was terrible. Like, the sound mix, like in the hall, it was just absolutely terrible. It was, I think their setup just didn't work in the hall they were in, and it sounded so bad. Alright, let's go for Kodachi for 1 into cut through into Command and Conquer if we can. I wish I could have seen Chester live. Yeah, I did. And sadly, the concert wasn't very good. I loved the band. I know Freundeskreis, but you gotta be around my age as well, right? If you're like a teenager or like in your 20s, maybe you don't know Freundeskreis. But yeah, dude, that was man, back in the day, huh? Back in the day. So that didn't hit because of the -1. We go for 1. That'll be... Okay, yeah, we go for 1. About LP in concert. Texas was okay when they were live. Respect Evanescence was on C, not live. Oh, wow. Okay. You're 40? Welcome to the club. Does everything hurt for you as well, or is that just me? Top 2 shows thoughts. Bullet for My Valentine. And Movements. I don't know what Movements is. One of the bands that I really wish I could have experienced that I will never experience was Daft Punk. I'd have loved to see Daft Punk live, but they never did anything live, and then they broke up before... Yeah, I mean, they never did anything live. Matty? Yeah. Yeah. Everything hurts for me and I'm 30? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? We should work out more, right? I saw Bullet a month ago, and you're getting old when the bands you listen to have 20-year anniversary album tours. Dude, I listened to... That's what I was saying, right? I listened to Daft Punk the other day of the album that I really enjoyed back in the day. And I was like, this album was released in 2001. That's not that long ago. Dude, 2001 is 24 years ago. What the actual... What? What? What happened to time? Where's time? What is time? Please, take me back. Right, we're doing okay here, but we are not really... This is kind of how I was hoping this game would go. That I can block a lot of their stuff out with my defensive build. That's really what I was hoping for in this game. This is how I was hoping. I haven't been saying a lot about the game, but when I was thinking about playing Ira, especially the Boomer version, when I was thinking about that, this is one of the matchups that I was thinking about in that regard, right? Oh, this is going to go hard though. This is going to go for 8. 13 overpower is pretty good. This is pretty good. They reveal a card from their hand. If it's an action card, they discard it, and you create a gold if you activate a cannon. Okay, so it's not too bad. I can discard a blue. So we can block with the sensor. Actually, let's go white here with the dual threat. So we're blocking 4. We discard a blue. We can... yeah, we can still do a decent dual threat turn here. With the Kodachi... At the pouncing paws, Kodachi into the sound the alarm. So we don't need to do blues, so... Wait, why did they get to choose? Oh... Wait, why? If you've activated a cannon this turn... Wait, when did they activate a cannon? Where's the cannon? Oh, the harpoon is a cannon. Oh, I was wondering where the cannon is. I was legit in 5th, 6th grade listening to Bullet from Avanta and didn't get to see them live until I was like 10 way. Hey, when you're young, you don't have the money for it, right? And that's another thing about growing older. So the trade-off is when you grow older, you have money, but you don't have time. And you probably don't have energy. When you're young, you have time and you have energy, but you don't have the money. Yes, thanks, Cass. Fire in the hole. Yes. Feuer frei. Again, Rammstein. Rammstein. I was starting in high school in 2000. Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney, all of that on my CD player, burning DC. Dude. You know what the girls were going crazy over when I was almost going to high school? It was Take That and East 17. That's like a generation before Backstreet Boys. That's like, it's like, yeah, dude, you're old. Beethoven? Yeah. were the teams around you Beethoven groupies? Don't age yourself here? Dude, I am. But it's fine. I like being old. I can finally shout at the kids and tell them to go get off my lawn. I mean, there's a reason why Beethoven is a classic, right? You can't hate on that. You can't. E17, yeah, I was in elementary, middle school when that blew up. I think I was just ending middle school when that was big. Oh, you remember Crush in school crying when Take That broke up? Dude, that was like... I was in Ireland at that time, and I think girls killed themselves over that. It's insane to think about. At least that's what I remember, but again, this is like over 30 years ago, so don't... I'm 25, don't have a lawn, and still shout at the kids, no excuses. Hey, if you enjoy it. If you enjoy it. So this is 8. I can't let him have this. I can't let him have this. Actually, let's do this. We're gonna block it out. I can't let them have the arrow back. We've been doing pretty well in the game so far, but I have used 2 equipments now to block. So, yeah. It's way too easy to fatigue. Yeah, yeah. I do actually think Gravy is the worst hero in the set, just because, again, he's lacking... I know I sound like a broken record, but I think it's just a lack of cards at the moment. The one thing I'm really proud, or sort of proud about, is like, I still try new music, right? I still listen to new bands. Like, of course I go to my comfort picks, right? But I still listen to new music. I try new music. I try new genres of music. Instead of just listening to what, you know, what my comfort pick is. Alright, buy Eastrike. Or... Okay, we can block that out with the Flick Flack. Race me in the 1890s music rather than 2000. Dude! Each to their own, right? Don't knock it. Like... Yeah. I recently discovered Ado, a Japanese pop singer. Damn, that girl has a voice. I discovered it. I actually discovered some Japanese bands as well, but yeah, I don't listen to it's you know. This is probably old news area, but I before I went to Japan last year, I discovered Atarashi Gakko, which is very fun. Mason Obsession is Pale Skin and XG, 2 completely different styles of group. I have no idea who those people are, but I'd love to listen to it. So if you want to, guys, if you want to just share your music that you love in my Discord, go for it, because I'd love to hear some of that stuff. 70s, 80s rock has its place and taste, but I like it not much. 90s, thousands. Grew up with a lot of 70s rocks and 90s. I grew up a lot of the like 60s. Like my dad listened to a lot of stuff like Deep Purple and that kind of stuff. Oh, this is really starting to hurt here. The freaking overpower every single turn, huh? Yeah, to overpower every single turn. Actually, let's play this. If they let it hit, I get the Crouching Tiger. And if I do, I can play the Mulling Key with 1 more attack. I'm actually starting to get worried about this now. Like, my game went pretty well, but it's starting to fall apart. I need more defense reactions in Arsenal in this matchup. I feel like that's what it comes down to. I need defense reaction in my arsenal. So I think I have the right deck. I just need to play it smarter with always making sure I have an arsenal with a defense reaction. Cream. I tried K-pop for a while and liked it, but after a while it's becoming more and more simplistic, which bores me. Isn't K-pop very samey? Don't come at me, but yeah. King Kraken Harpoon. Dude, 10? What are these? What are these attacks, dude? This hits a hero, they choose and reveal a card from their hand. If it's a non-attack action, create... Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna need to... No, wait, no. That makes no sense. Wu-Tang Clan? Wu-Tang Clan is also a throwback. That's also a vibe. Yeah, I need more defense reactions. It's that simple, really. This is getting really concerning right now. But I do think the matchup should be okay. They've just been on fire. They've been on fire. The thing is, if they only block with one card, they don't really care. Because they still have enough resources to send the arrow and to pay for the cannon, right? Okay, so this is 6. Now, in theory, this isn't that bad. It's just like, now I have a bad hand. Okay, we're still gonna block. So, let me block 6. 3 here, and then put the defense reaction in arsenal. Let's actually do what I just mentioned earlier on, right? Let's not make a mistake here. Get a stun counter. We need a defense reaction in arsenal in this matchup. Oh, you're learning Japanese, Matty. Nice. How's that going? I've been trying to learn Portuguese for a while now. It's going. It's going. Okay, 2 defense reaction here. That stops his turn. But I think we're just gonna... So 8 dominate, right? Let's block for 4 here. Use the flick flack. Sink below goes in arsenal. And then we attack Kodachi for 1, Kodachi for 1, sound the alarm. Chip to Taipei, remind me how awful my Mandarin is. Oh, you actually know Mandarin, dude. Or you used to, from what you're indicating. How's the food in Taipei? I bet it was awesome. Vibing with Pokemon background music, peaceful. Is this Pokemon? I've never played Pokemon, so I have no idea. What did they show me? Prismatic play line, drill shot, sunken treasure, yellowfin. Yeah, the harpoon there, right? The harpoon. Oh, yeah. Very little. You don't remember, like, riding a bike. Food is incredible. Yeah, I guess Mandarin is really hard to learn, huh? I bet. I'm so hungry right now. So hungry. 2D reacts, good, but not really much in attack here. +4. Oh! I gave you a pancake? Yeah, but you know how when you eat a little bit and it only makes you hungrier because it makes your body realize that you're actually hungry? That's what that did for me. So while I appreciate it, that was great, I'm still hungry. I love practicing Mandarin. I've gotten rusty since I moved. Oh, you learned Mandarin as well, Devil Dex. It's been so-so, been doing it for a few months, but the beginning is slow. I just do the same way I learned English via immersion. Ah, so you watch a lot of anime too. Alright, so is there an on-hit here? We don't want to give them a gold. But that means I would have to sacrifice my Mask of Momentum. I could swing the E-Strike and just threaten lethal here. Actually, 10 is a lot. I don't want to give them the gold because... Yeah, because I don't want to give them... Let's try and see if I can get enough value here by not giving them the gold. I don't know. This is pretty good. Do we swap that out? No. No. Don't lose the masks and E-Strike on 7 on your turn. I don't want to give them the gold. I don't know if this is going to be good or not. Speaking of anime, do you know Record of Lodoss War? Yes! Yes! Yes, I loved that. I didn't watch the anime, I read the manga. I used to love it. Dude, yes. Oh my god, what a flash from the past. Oh, did I misread how to stop the gold there? How? How? What? Okay, we're gonna let it hit. I'm gonna go for Kodachi for 1, CNC for 7. 0 for 7 block card is pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot of value. That's a lot of value. That's very good. Marlon is simply a Zillion in a trench coat. Certainly looks like it. Although I don't see where the trench coat is. But maybe Azalea is hiding in the hat. Oh, 3 cards left in their hand. I do not like that one bit. What's my D-react situation look like? 3 things have been played. 3 flick-flacks have been played. Oh no. 2 fates. Oh god. 8 dominate. So. Kodachi, Bittering Thorns. We're just gonna take it. Not dominated, true. But I want to push here. I'm just gonna push. Let's push them where they need to block here. Trench of Sunken Treasure counts. That is true. Lethal. We're gonna present a couple of lethals here. The problem with this is it's a 0 cost, right? That's the problem. You can just swing it again for 4. Yeah. So do we block? I don't want to give it back. I don't want to give it back again. I can't let him have it back. As much as that may have been a killing turn, but he can just, if he can just fire it for, he can basically block out my hand and attack again for 4. I can't really have that happen. Okay, we're just gonna pull as many cards out of his hand as possible here. Block 5, yeah. Man, Record of Lodoss War, that throws me back, dude. Oh, thank you for that flash from the past. Alright, we have at least a fate that we can put in Arsenal. Five. Alright, what are they doing with their hands? Defense reaction. This is my last. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna go fatigue, right? Yeah, this is just. And I think fatigue I win. Unless he can find it dominate, because I can do Kodachi. That's my Kodachi advantage here. So they have less cards than I have, and they will need to give me cards for the Kodachis. Yeah, Kodachi locked will help. That will definitely help. Even if I only have blues. But they still need to throw a card at it, right? Yeah, no more cannon. Okay. The blood... You know what? That's fine. I have the blues for it. It's fine. Yeah, we just fatigue him here. Alright, it still worked out. It was a lot tougher than I was hoping, but it still works out. So my theory that Ira is good into this deck, at least from the sample of 1, which I think is sufficient, is telling us it's a good matchup. Hey, Black Belt. 3 days in a row, dude. Can't remember I've seen you 3 days in a row. Welcome back, welcome back. They are not giving up. They are not giving up. I need to get better at pitch stacking. I need to get better at pitch stacking. This should be it here, to be honest. Garachi for 1. Yeah, I mean, they have 1 card left in hand. In deck. GG. Ooh! 3-0, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0. Ira OP. Ira OP. All right. Ooh, pockets. A pack for you. Always, my friend. Always. Anything particular, let me know. And yeah, thank you everyone for being here today. If you're here for the first time, please hit the follow, subscribe, or any button that is available to you. It's greatly appreciated. But of course, no obligation at all. If you want to talk and say hi, please feel free to do so. If you don't want to do that, that's fine as well. We encourage lurking. If you have any questions about me or Flesh and Blood, ask. How did the armory go, Black Belt? Did you win it again? DDT, assuming nothing good has been pulled? No, nothing as good has been pulled. This is actually my last pack, I think. Hey, Ultraman, bonjour, mon ami. Ça va bien? Thank you very much for the raid. Hello, hello, everyone. How are you doing? We're just opening... My name is ScowlingFleshBag, and I stream Flesh and Blood. We're playing Talishar games. Right now, I'm going to open up a Dusk Till Dawn pack, because you can get me to open a pack.
Last pack magic. Boom.
There we go. Nice French. Oh, merci. Je parle un peu français parce que je suis suisse. Et... J'apprendrai français à l'école. Oui, oui, oui. I try. How's your stream, dude? Alright, last pack magic. Let's see this. Radiant Raiment. Celestial Resolve. Tear Through the Portal. Shade and Swing. Besiege the Demigod. Eloquence Token. Ooh, we have a foil, a rare, and a rare. Nope. This box was an absolute dud. J'apprendrai français. It's great. I was fine. Some Puffin and some Katsu action to prepare for Bologna. Do you have a deck that you're going to play in Bologna? Poor box? Yeah, we've only had bad boxes, honestly, as of late, which is sad. But what am I going to do? All right. Guys, do you want to draft? Is it too late? It's too late to draft, actually. Actually, it's too late to draft. Sorry. Sorry. I don't think we'll be able to finish the draft before I go offline. So, hey, Jay, how you doing? There are going to be a bunch of Azaleas in Bologna. I mean, Azalea is strong, right? All right, let's just go back into Boomer Ira. We are on the 3-0 tear tonight. I've been streaming for 1.5 years. I've never had a perfect record on stream. Never. Is tonight the night? Katsu Syndra and I'll buy whatever is broken enough to justify an investment. Fair enough. Ooh, Arachne. Mitch, is this you? Mitch, is this you? First, I don't know if that was the right decision. We are bringing the Rotten Remains here. Didn't do this last time, and I regretted it. Mitch is here to destroy my record. Alright, oh, but the prediction of my last outcome was a yes. 4-0 Yoshi, 8-0 Blaze. Dude. I'm doing well, Jay. Thank you, thank you. Games going to single digits, 1 life are the best. My super army with you all was the same. Yeah, that's what we live for in this game, right? All right, good. Let's do this.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's do this. 3 blues. So we just Kodachi them. Let's see if we can do some chip damage here. Mitch, I'm gonna get you. This is the game where I finally am gonna beat you. I believe in myself and the powers that be given to me. A lot of people are going to the battle, going to Bologna. Should be good. A lot of people I know. So Scott here, of course, is going. Never too late to draft. Nah, we need more time. Because we play 3 games and we play a draft. I wouldn't be able to complete it, but I'm happy to try again next week. We wouldn't be able to complete the draft, so... Just saying I went 3-0 on Warrior today. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. I mean, I look forward to seeing some new CC. Dude, same. It's in 3 weeks, I believe, right? I think it's on the 2nd weekend in June. Because it's turn 1. I mean, maybe I should have beat. Right. You are not incorrect. I got a defense reaction anyway. Alright, we've got 2 defense reactions actually. We have 1 blue here. So let's block this. I think we have to try and keep... Like in this game, for sure they're the aggressor. I don't want to use a defense reaction on that. Obviously this is going to be 3 damage because they're sending that kiss of death at me as well. But I mean, so far we've taken 3 damage this turn. Okay, leave no witness. That is pretty good. We can block with one of our defense reactions, and if they have something in their hand that lets them go over this, we use the 2nd defense reaction. The goal here is to get the defense reaction in Arsenal. So again, my goal is to go slow and steady. They are, like, these Arachnes are very dagger-oriented these days. By the way, prediction, let me know if you think I can win this. And I'm guessing, yeah, you're going Nats as well, right? Scott, so you're going UKG this weekend. Then in 2 weeks you're going Bologna, and then in 4 weeks I think you're going UK Nats. Dude, busy weeks for you. Busy weeks. It's great. All that effort paying off. Are we gonna have a stream from UK Nats, by the way? You have other events? I mean, you gotta hustle, right? It's your job, so... You gotta keep hustling. 4E, not into Mitch, dude. Mitch is so good at this hero. Mitch knows what he's doing. Okay, another leave no witness. Alright, so having a defense reaction in Arsenal is actually quite good. This IR build should be favored into Sleepy though. Yes, but you know the pilot, right? Just saying. Just saying. So, from what we remember, is there anything in their hand that cares about... They're probably going to flick, destroy the dagger, play Orb Weaver, and equip a Shelikra. Perception, prognosis. So nothing here cares. Yeah, they have an up 6. So yeah, oh my god. They're gonna do a lot of damage with their daggers here. Yeah, I'm gonna let this hit because we're gonna see a lot of damage coming out of the way for the rest of the turn. Yeah, they're gonna flick, right? Then they're gonna play the buff for the dagger, buy the dagger back. No, getting the Chelikra. Get the +3. Put the buff on the dagger, and then come in for a dagger for like 1,000,000 damage. There we go. That's exactly... That's exactly... It's not exactly 1,000,000, but it's good. Yeah, blue would be good. And then, of course, they have the 4 attack still. Yeah, we need to play for a blue here. I need a blue. That is most certainly not a blue. So in that case, do we just block? Do I care about... Does it care about silver a lot? The trade-off is, do we have a card that lets me go again on the look? Yes, I do. If no blocks, then 11. Yeah, I think I'm not blocking. I think they care less about the silver than other equipment setups, right? Yeah. Any chance US Nats is on that itinerary for Scott or me? Probably Scott, right? Maybe. I mean, could be. LSS clearly seems to like what he's doing, what they're doing. So it's a real possibility. Although there's a lot of casting talent in the US as well, right? So it will not be natural. Listen, Mr. ScowlingFleshBag, if you want to come to US Nats, get the silver token I have for you, you're more than welcome to. I would. However, there's just a couple of things happening in the US right now that I don't want to get into too much here that don't exactly encourage me to go to the US. No US Nats. I do know who is casting, but I don't think it's public. Dude, I don't think Bologna is public. Unless I missed it. Mullen Key. Actually, wait. I could crack this. Go for 1. But then lose 1 value of the pounds and key. It does 2 additional damage, so I lose 1. I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather wait for a dual threat turn. Alright. Okay, got it. I mean, you wouldn't want to spoil a certain Scowling to be your No. Want something funny about the calling Copenhagen? Yeah, go for it. What's funny about the call in Copenhagen? Okay, this is good blocking with the blue here. Because that feeds my looking for a scrap as well. I mean, let's try. Maybe they're trying to bamboozle me here. No, there we go. Oh, that's banishing 3 cards. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh no. Yeah, but Thief, yes. We've been doing really well so far. But Mr. Mitch here decided that enough is enough and decided to come stream snipe me and to end my winning streak. That's a lot of banish. That is a lot of banish. And it's some really good cards as well. That's really good cards. A lot of top players in Denmark can't go to it because one of them are having their wedding that day. So you're gonna win it in that case, right? Do I just push 1 damage here? Let's push 1 damage. Man, that was massive. That's what she said. That's what she said. I hope LSS can resolve their recent supply issues. The Hunted and Rosetta have been gone here since the release, basically. Dicey seems to be the same way. I have a case, but given how new Gravy is... Dude, I think demand is just a lot higher this year than they were anticipating. I think when they were doing the projections for this year, how much product they need to print, they didn't expect the amount of growth that they're seeing. And I think they're just completely overwhelmed. Yeah. Push the setup for a future scrap turn. Yes. Ooh, Spring Tunic. We have Flick Flack and Back Heel Kick. This is a... I'm gonna say blocking hand, but... This is terrible. This is... I mean, it's 6 damage. I really don't want to take 6 damage at this point in the game. I could try and go for a dual threat turn here. It hasn't destroyed a weapon though, but I would take it down to 12. So the wonder is, do I just do dual Kodachis, take them a bit lower, block for 6 and arsenal the Flick Flack? Yeah, you gotta prove me wrong now, Jay. You have something to prove. You have something to prove. Take it slow. Yeah, I think that's probably better. I think that's the smarter thing to do here. Again, that's my overall strategy, right? Now I wish I could have played... I wish I could have kept that card now. So we're just gonna go for 3 damage here and then arsenal the Flick Flag. Like an arsenal... D-React is pretty good too. But they are gonna come up with a 5-card hand. And there's gotta have something in their arsenal almost certain that it lets them buy. Like if I could have played the Rotten Remains here and picked their weapon, I think that would have been really good. $12 to $17. This can still turn back. Oh my god. See, I knew it was gonna buy it back. I knew that was gonna happen. Codex? Dude, no! 7, go again. It's pretty good. Seven, go again is pretty good. They're gonna flick it as well, right? So it's gonna be 2 damage. Get Sleepy to 5 and staying healthy is fine. Again, I need to block this. Like, I just can't take the damage. And I think I'm just sending CNC for 6 here. CNC for 5, actually. No, CNC for 6. I wish I had one more resource so I could do CNC for 7. But CNC for 6 is fine. 7 would be so much better, though. I mean, I just hope people... I just hope people... I do think some of what we're seeing with the high Cs is not that there's less product. It's just that FOMO is a little bit out of control, and I think that's what's making it worse for everybody. Because people are trying to buy more than usual, which of course was to be anticipated, right? But at the end of the day also... do we just play... E-Strike 7? Yes. No, E-Strike 5? No, it's a assassin. We can't bank on having a card in Arsenal. 4 cases? I hope you get him. I really hope you get him. E-Strike 7, no draw because of Arsenal isn't safe. Exactly. Just push damage, right? Because if they don't block this, they get into Kodachi lock range. If I can get them to Kodachi lock here. Four different sellers, that kind of makes sense. Spread the risk around. So even if you don't get all of them, you may get some of them, right? Hydrate. Yes, sir. I don't know why that command doesn't work anymore. There's no pop-up on screen anymore for that. You know what? 2 cards from hand. 2 cards, I'll take it. I'll just pull James White signed Tunic and be done. Dude, yeah. Easy peasy. Or you know, one of the unreleased Marvels. Yeah, I'm not in a rush to get any cards personally, so unless you're going to US Nets, I think you're fine. Yeah, I think that's yeah. Oh, 6. This is such a bad hand. We block with the Fates, and we see what's on the top deck. But again, slow and steady, right? Blue, we need a blue eventually. Slow and steady wins the game. If I can slow them down, that's actually pretty good for me. Ooh, 3. Banish top card of their deck. Whenever this banishes a direct card, draw a card. We know it's a blue. I pulled the Fabled in type 8. You did? I mean, it seems pretty good. The Fable seems pretty good. Dude, that's amazing. I think I'm gonna let this... No, I'm not gonna let this hit. I'm not gonna let... Let's keep the life total at 15, even if I have to forgo 1 value of the sink below here. Let's not let them fatigue me. Through that, even like that 1 card can make a difference. And let's not take 3 additional damage here. I mean, I think it's a pretty open secret that the Fable is pretty good. Yeah, they were. What else did you pull? Science First Edition Cold Foil Eye of Ophidia should be fine. Hey, now you're just setting yourself up for disappointment, right? Honestly, all I want is an EA Gold Kiss Rum. Or Gold Kiss Rum? And of course, Polly. I'm very, very sad that Sticky Fingers is in a Judge pack. Dude, I want that card. I want Sticky Fingers. He may actually not be that expensive. Because it's just for a young hero, right? So... Actually, you know, I know it's all in good fun. But I actually kind of felt bad for you, Scott, how they kept picking on you on streams. Like, guys, give it a break, okay? I know it's all in good fun, but give it a break. Come on. It's enough. It's enough. Just let it go. I think this is the right time for an equipment block here. Just like not take that chip damage here. 1. I'll take 1. Well, effectively 2. So they have another card. 3. Okay, mistakes may have been made here. Okay, 12-8. Lots of foil M's. Had 2 Marvel Gold Cocks and CF Boom Grenade. It's all good. It was part of the get. No, sure, but... You know, as like... Once, a long time ago, somebody told me you shouldn't do it. Because even if it's in good fun, something sticks there. Right? And it's like... You know, it's like... A bit of it is fine. But, you know... How's a legendary Necro chest over Tunic for gravy? Haven't looked too deep into it, Carpool. I think you need to play it. I think it's better than Tunic. You will get a lot more value out of it than Tunic. The Marvel tokens, Cold Gox, Gold Kiss, Cox. I'm curious on what the price will be since it seems like you can open a lot of them through gold packs. I don't know. 5 card hand on 12. This could be... Defense reaction in Arsenal is good though. Savor Bloodshed. Does this... Oh my god, 7. Oh my god. I didn't think this was gonna go to 10. And he draws a card as well. Dude, come on. Or not. Oh, because I'm not marked. I think this is a mask block. Just for the damage prevention here. I mean, it's gonna draw a card off the flick knives, right? No, it doesn't mark me. Okay, we're just gonna E-strike for 7. Oh, come on. No! No, come on. Come on, really? Oh, dude. 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 Come on. That makes me very sad. If I can attack for 7 here, we're okay. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh, this makes me very sad. This is so painful right now. And I don't have a hand either, right? So it's going back to him with a 5-card hand. Ah.
I'm in danger.
And this is 0 as well. It makes no sense to play it here. Yeah, I've lost the game now. That's it. That was a killer move. What a turn. What a turn. Savor Bloodsheds, Tarantula Toxin, Kiss of Death, Codex of Frailty. What a turn. Oh, I thought I had him. What do you mean it's 0? No, it makes no sense. Why would I play it? Why would I play it? Why would I play it? It makes no sense. I can't leak a single damage anymore at this point. With... Honestly, this is tilting me. Oh well. Oh well. So much for a perfect stream. Mitch, no more games. I've had it with you destroying my records. I think I played it correct. I think I did the right thing. What destroyed me was the second to last turn where he played Kiss of Death, Savor Bloodsheds, Tarantula Toxin for 10 damage, Kiss of Death, Codex of Frailty, Death Touch. What an absolutely disgusting turn. That's disgusting. Hello, police. Yeah, I'd like to report a robbery. Yeah, you want to report a murder? that's what you report. You have to report a murder. I've been murdered in broad daylight. Mitch, no more games. You're banned from playing against me. Whenever you stream snipe me, I'm gonna just drop. No more stream. No more. You're the only person who beats me at the moment. They keep destroying my records. No more games for you. You've done it. It's your own fault. It's your own fault. You did this to yourself. Don't come to me. This is your own fault. This is your own fault. No more games. I've had it up to here with you. Well played, dude. Well played. Sorry, everyone, for your scowlies. What if I force you? I will ignore it. I will ignore it. I'll sit here and I'll ignore it. Oh, thank you, Pockets, for the share. But you know, I run a league on my Discord server that is free to everybody to join. Why should you join? Because I'm giving away a armor deck here and some cool majestics. So anybody can join. You can still win this thing. And even if you get second or third, or even if you play a single game, you can still win some prizes. So go to my Discord, sign up for the league, play some games, make your Talshar reps count. Right? It's an MMR-based system. It runs for another 5 weeks. Last time somebody who came in week number 5 won it. So you can very much still win this. And we'd love to have some more players. We've got like 21 players. Over 50 games have been played this season. Join us, join us. I'm sorry, Deviled X. You can direct your anger at Mitch. I felt like you drew really poorly. Dude, you... No, that was fine. It was fine. Last army the opposing Azalea killed me when on 1 HP on my turn, just as I was about to send Felling. Oh, you have my sympathies. Alright. Yes, exactly. Your Scowlies. Your hard-earned Scowlies. Alright. What did I say early on? We need, in this matchup, we need defense reactions in Arsenal. They're running a different quiver, which is interesting. They're also running Crown of the Dominion, which is interesting as well. Alright, let's go. Yeah, and as always, guys, if you're new to the stream, you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Happy to answer any questions you may have about me, the game, the world, your love life. Maybe we can do Dr. Love helpline here. Ask your embarrassing sex life question you've always been embarrassed to ask anybody else. Serious questions, serious answers. Yeah, the double nick was crazy, dude. The double nick was crazy. Not only did you do tons of damage, you also took one of my defense reactions, which I think was crucial for me to do something there. Well, I just supposed to pick of their highest pre-order stock, 24 cases. Let's go! Is one of those for you? Okay, if I'm asking 6 questions, top or bottom? Depends on the mood. One day like this, one day like that. Depends on the mood. Nice, Matt. Nice. Oh, I also have the armor deck. Yeah. Armor deck for me as well. Alright. Why are they blocking with equipment? It's turn 1. Haven. You don't have to block with equipment. It's turn 1. What are you doing? Haven, what are you doing? They may be new to the game, friends. They may be new to the game. Maybe I have a spicy hand. Maybe. Could be. Could be. We try to not judge here. This is a judgment-free zone. Unless your name is Burst Flames, in which case you are getting judged very hard. But he's not here today. I'm glad Elsa's put Call the Grave into the armor deck. With one less copy I need to grab. Save me 30 euros. Yes, and that basically pays for the armor deck, right? If you resell that at that price, that pays for the armor deck, which is nice. No, Mitch, it's all good. I was a little tilted there because I thought I had the game, but it's all good, dude. They literally pay me to judge you. They do. King Kraken Harpoon. Here we go. Here comes the big slap down. 6, 10. I can't block 10. I do not want to do this. I do not like to do this, but we're doing it anyway. 1 defense reaction is not enough. Hey Queenie, good to see you again. One of some really cool tools with the expansion slot trap from... Yeah, I mean, yeah. She good. Actually already has it. It was 40 plus, now in the 20s. Oh yeah, the price, yeah, must come down, right? Yeah. It was actually funny seeing like all the people selling like that pre-ordered the set, the armor deck, in anticipation of needing 3 of that card, and then now they're all selling 1. Chain Reaction does some stuff. Chain Reaction is it's a thing. It's a good card. Alright, we got double Kodachi into cut through into Sensor. Sadly, no defense reaction for us this turn. Love to have one in Arsenal here. If we can censor them, what's a good card to call? I guess something with a 2-cost Harpoon. Return Fire is good too, yeah. She good. Seems she's a pretty good hero. Big game? King Shark, King Kraken. Interesting choice letting me hit there. She's basically a Guardian Ranger. Fair. What do they have? Kraken. King Kraken, a Harpoon. Let's go for it. Could be a Harpoon, right? Probably a Harpoon there. I held back on buying Call before the armor deck was fully spoilered. I kinda expected it. I just happened to have 2 Call to the Grave. And of course, I didn't buy any more because I knew they were going to reprint exactly 1, right? So, of course, I knew that was going to happen. Hi, Conqueror of the High Seas. Please don't go into Command and Conquer here. Could have been, yeah, CNC would have been a good guess. I didn't think about it. Oh my god, what is she doing? Am I the only one who feels like Puffin and the whole cock thing reminds me of Pit Over? I don't know what that is. Oh, come on. This is disgusting. This is actually disgusting. I mean, it's the first time this game we're taking damage, right? So it's not that bad. EAs? Dude, those are beautiful. That's good. That's a good card to have. That's a good card to have. Yeah. I was gonna say. Pit Over is a city from Arcane League. Oh, okay. Got it. I never played League of Legends. And I feel pretty good about that. I've had enough toxic MOBAs in my life. I'm kind of not a fan of is Alice putting valuable reprints in Majestics like CNC, now Codex at Legendary. See, the thing is, I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. At the same time, we haven't really seen what that does for the market because both sets that they put it in have been in way more demand than they were planning. So I don't think we can actually judge on what impact that has on the market for that card from these 2 sets. I think we still need to wait and see. I'm very much still in the wait and see. If what it does to the market value. If there are 2 more blah blah blah, 9. Dual Threat is a nice card. We could take 6 here and go wide. We could actually block 6 and go wide. Can I give this go again? Apparently not. Legendary reprints do nothing. Listen, I don't sign up to that yet. I think we don't have the data to say it yet. I don't think we have the data to say yet. I see the arguments for why people think it doesn't do anything, but we don't know yet. We don't know. So I'm willing to give them a bit more time. Do I think it's probably not the way to solve the problem? Yes. But for now, I am waiting and seeing. I'm probably gonna get banned for this. I'm probably gonna get banned. This is my last stream, everybody. This is gonna get me DMCA'd by and sued by Nintendo. So enjoy while you can. After this, I will be banned. No, I agree with that, Queenie. And, you know, as well what you're saying, Matt, right? I do think they need to do a much better job at making the game more affordable. I 100% agree. But if the legendary reprints help with it, we don't know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It was great time streaming for you, everyone. I had a great time. The captain is going down with his ship. They want to keep the poors out of the game? Yeah, those dirty poors. Those plebs. That rabble. I actually just realized that the other deck that we played into didn't play Three of a Kind. Isn't Three of a Kind like a main card in Marlin? It seems like a very good card to have. I will say, giving people like a Rudy a spoiler card feels like a massive step backward. Hurts the game image when they pander to speculative investors. You're not gonna like what I'm gonna say. You're not gonna like what I'm gonna say. But I think LSS wants the collectors to be part of this game. And I think from every decision that they were making about the reprint policy, the print runs, how they're handling like Collectors Week, you may like it or not, but collectors, I think, play a role for LSS. I think they care. That's fine, right? Yeah. I mean, you know, I think that's a valid argument, right? The question is, you know, trading card game, should it not be pandering to collectors? I don't have a solid answer. Also, I think I used my equipment to block too early here. I think they have a conundrum that they want people in the game, but they also want to cater to the collectors, right? And that creates a dynamic which is tough. It's very tough. I don't want to speak on Elsa's behalf, so I'll probably leave it there, but we're all gonna have our qualm. That's right. It's like I do think, I just think they are paying attention to the trading card part of trading card games, and that collectors and collecting it and trading it and cards having value is part of what Flesh and Blood is to them. That's just what it is. You may like it or not, but I do think it's part of it. And are there solutions for this? Probably. That doesn't mean, that you shouldn't have affordable cards, or you can't have affordable cards. Regular Manchester going for €300 places is too much. I agree. I agree. I think the cards... So at the end of the day, right? Here's my view, right? Here's my personal opinion. It's first and foremost a game, right? The collectability only exists if people want to play your game. If there's no game, there's no collectors, right? So, your immediate focus should be players, because that is what makes it the game. If you price out interested players, then you potentially have a problem. Because let's say somebody's interested in starting the game now, and they say, oh, actually I want to get in, I'm going to play an armor deck, that's fine, I'm having fun with that. And then the next step after that is, you know what, I want to start winning games now. Okay, now I need a playset of CNC. Well, that's £180. I can buy 3 board games for that price easily. I can buy Gloomhaven for that game, for that price, and play for months. Right? So I think the game is in a very weird position where this is when it hits, right? Where you need to make sure that the people that want to play your game can do so at a reasonable price. If you don't pay attention to that, you're not going to have a game anymore. And if your game doesn't exist anymore, you don't have the collectors anymore. So I think it should be players first, collectors second. And they need to make sure, that's my opinion, that's what they cater to. Early in the game felt like a crypto scam. Really? Yeah, I mean, there was other stuff going on with Channel Fireball, etc., right? I wasn't around for that. I came in after that. I'm a part of the problem is the cost of the armor decks themselves. Other games print introductory pockets with better value at lower prices. It depends, right? If you print an armor deck like KO and you have a Savage Sash in there, if the player doesn't like the game, you sell the Savage Sash, you almost got the price from the armor deck back. But again, then people start shouting, oh, I don't want exclusive cards in my armor deck. I was like, yeah, but also they have to sell a product, right? It's a very push and pull situation, right? There should be something for collectors. That's why there's EAs and CFs and RFs, but regular print should be dirt cheap if they want game pieces. Yes, that's a good argument. I mean, if you had an equipment price for like Skullcap worth 200, every L from RTR arc was minimum 120 back then. Yes. Yes. I mean, I weep when I think about the price that I paid for my tunic. And Skullcap. Right? Skullcap is so cheap now. When I think back how much I paid for Skullcap, it's insane. Y'all getting break the compass is so stupid. I mean, you can play and board of expensive cards. You can, but people, so I think I pulled both my RF tunics. Dude, that's lucky. How much product do you have to buy? Armor decks are very well priced compared to MTG and Yu-Gi-Oh! I kind of like, yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think they're in a good spot. I forgot what I wanted to say. What did I want to say? I forgot. 3 boxes? That's pretty good. Look at Pokemon competitive decks, all like 5200. Okay, so, okay, I remember what I wanted to say here, right? I think the tension that we have in Flesh and Blood is that you don't need a Tunic to play Flesh and Blood. You don't need Command and Conquer to play Flesh and Blood. You don't need Codex of Frailty to play Flesh and Blood. You can play the game without that. You can buy an armory deck, and you can make small upgrades to maybe like invest $50 or $100, and you have a decent deck. You can do that. You do not need to go ultra competitive. The problem with that is, right, and I think that's fine, And I think there are people that do that, and then they buy the cards as they go, right? You don't need to come into this game and spend thousands on a meta deck, right? The problem is that people come in and they see like, oh, I want to buy a fully competitive deck, right? You don't need to do that. Now, I understand that this is inherently a game that attracts very competitive players, because that's what this game is, right? This is like the premium competitive game. That's what LSS are selling this as. And this is, this is the crowd that this attracts. GG, well played. Thank you for the game, and we win another game. Right, 4-1. I'll take it. And the problem with that whole situation is like, you don't need all the cards, and you don't need them on day one. But the problem with that is that the game attracts competitive players. Highly competitive players. So there, of course, well, I want to win. What would I do to win the game? I need the expensive cards, because everybody needs them. If I don't have Command and Conquer, and my opponent has Command and Conquer or Tunic, I'm going to lose the game. Right? And that's kind of the tension that is in this game is like, you don't need those cards. You can play it without. But you're probably not going to win a lot of games. And that's why I hope Project Blue is good. And Project Blue can replace Blitz, because Blitz is not an entry format. Everybody's playing their expensive cards. It is not a good representation of what the game is. We need longer games. We need more back and forth. We need cheaper games. That's what we need. We need a commoner format, but a little bit better. Fab is one of, if not the most competitive games in the format, and most uncomfortable for new players. They gotta do some research before full investigating the game. Yes, exactly. Investing in the game. The advertising attracts people who want to compete. Yes, exactly. So speaking of CNC, I have a few. How many? It's the same with like any FPS. If there's a meta, you want to compete. If you fall to that meta, if that means you can't play your fave. Exactly, right? Exactly. Minmax just pulled the full Art of Library out of Gold Pack. No! Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome though. Budget decks don't really cut it in anything in beyond armor level if everyone else brings meta decks. That is true. Okay. Serious question, Black Belt. Why do you have 14 Command and Conquers? Why 14? And are they like different versions, or are they all the same version? Do you have like all the different versions? But I'm really curious. Why do you have 14 Command and Conquers? I put them in decks and forget what decks they were in. I mean, that's a reason to have 14 Command and Conquers. It's not a good reason to have 14 Command and Conquers, but it's certainly a reason. 11 are the RFOG. Alt arts? Which alt art? The Dynasty ones? Oh, hey, I haven't actually been able to play a Puffin into a Puffin with this deck. I'm very curious how this goes. Dynasty? Dude, you have 3 Marvel CNCs from Dynasty? Holy sh... Well, that's pretty amazing. Matt, thanks for being here today. I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day. Appreciate you stopping by the stream. Alright, new prediction is up, friends.
Round 1. Fight.
New prediction is up. Not even the deathmatch ones, right? Yeah, I mean... How do you look yourself in the mirror every morning? How do you live with yourself, not having the death watch ones, right? Yes. I'm not sure that answers the question. 5. I need a blue here. That is not a blue. It's a fine, okay-ish hand, though. So I've never played against this hero, right? So I'm not sure what we do here. Devil decks. I like that. I like that. Hey, Panther, how you doing? Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you. No slight. Sorry. I misspoke. How you doing? Okay, this could be a lock reindeer. This is very interesting, seeing a mech that plays D-reacts. How are things in your world, Panther? Okay, so the dual threat, of course, Arsenal material, because it's the high roll here on this turn is... Oh, Command and Conquer for... Wait! Am I the aggro deck? Guys, I'm the aggro deck. Guys, I'm in the aggro deck. I am the aggro deck. Trying to figure out Leviathan and KO. How's it going? Can and will pummel? I mean, you win so much, Black Belt, right? I'm not surprised to hear you have a small sponsor. Oh no, Dot is back. I could play Pouncing Paws. Let's see if we can pull a card. No, wait. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, wait. Actually, let's take this back. I'm going to do the stupid thing. I'm going to do the stupid thing. Amnesias? So you think Amnesia is good? Should I put Amnesias in the deck and take the erase face out? Let's do CNC for 10. Oh, damn it, I forgot I still have Crown up. Damn, what a mistake. Oh my god, they're gonna fatigue me. This is not a deck that deals well with that. So I have 52 cards left. I can block out a lot as well. Goldkiss Rum. Golden Cock, Induction Chamber. But I am the aggro deck. Raise face tackles a Florian issue that... Yeah, but I mean Florian is almost a lost game for this. Like Ira does not do well at all into Florian. I don't need this blue. Might as well block with it. Oh my god. You kidding me? Thank god I kept defense reaction here. They broke 2 pieces of equipment already though. Which gives me... makes me feel a bit better where we are in the game at the moment. We need to swing a lot of Kodachis. And that makes me think we want to double Kodachi this turn. I think going wide on the Kodachis is better than going for 7 with the erase phase. It's 1 more damage, right? At the end of the day, that's 1 more damage. And it's spread out more. Maybe I just pulled the double-sided. Yeah, I heard. I heard pockets. I heard second cycle let us know, yeah. Jesus. Talk about paying for like 20 cases that they bought. The rich get richer. That's how it works. It's how it works. If you think trickle-down economy works, you've been lied to, my friend. You've been lied to. I did not cyborg correctly here. This is gonna be painful. We're gonna take 2 here. This is not worth blocking. That's how they get you, the chip damage, right? That's how they get you. Four damage. You know what? I can't keep this hand anyway. The Fate Foreseen does nothing for me here. Let's block. Another Flick Flag. Let's send this to the bottom. I don't need 2 Flick Flags in my next hand. I hope I don't. Okay, in this line we start with the Flex Claws, because if this hits, we create a Tiger, which will then, through my hero ability, get 1 power, which will help me, again, put that little bit of extra on. Down payment on the house? Maybe. Maybe. Amnesia does not turn off Cox. Well, now you're making me sad, Dot. Aren't you supposed to come lift me up here? I think there's a video from Minmax, Panther. That's what I've been told earlier on. There's gonna be... Imagine this deck was playing... Doesn't count. We're not at half-life. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Can we cancel it? Delete. Yes. Cog is a super type which can't be removed. Till? Maybe they did that for that specific reason. Works on gold? That's pretty good. Alright, actually let's have a look at the list then. If it works on gold, I think we can probably remove weakest link. Let's make a new version of this. Create a new version. Great, sure. 1.0. How about we edit this and we remove the weakest link, maybe. And instead we put 2 Amnesia into the inventory. Now I want to see. Now I want to see.
Wait, no. I don't even want... No, we can't, like... We need, like, one of those, like...
It's like, don't touch.
At least put it there's two. There's two that exist, and one went to no.
Can you flip it over so we can see the signature?
No, there's no signature on this one. He didn't sign this one.
Oh, mid.
No, there's
Oh my God.
He wouldn't sign it. He said it in the video. Like he wasn't gonna sign this one. That is insane.
Whatever the whale that wants to buy a
That
Tesla
is-
will
That
want
is
to pay
crazy.
for
That
it.
is treasure.
All right.
That is like.
Look at how excited he is.
He is
You pulled this,
dude,
Eric?
You pulled this, man.
Hey, dude. Good job. You can go home early today.
Took a bite out of it.
Only 30
like,
minutes
oh, an art card.
Yeah, take the rest of the year off.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, just like,
Take the rest of the year
It'll
off.
Sell for $50,000. Grinding something.
Right?
I think they may be exaggerating a little bit how much this will go for. But that's probably one of the most expensive cards in the set. That is probably goes without saying. It's a mythical what everyone is willing to pay. Exactly, right? This is like the one ring situation, right? Are you gonna have somebody like I don't know what his name is come in and pay you 2 million for it? The Kasai CNC are like 13,000, I think. I think I saw one for 13,000. Yeah. Two is that, yeah, 2 is not a lot. Post Malone, yeah. Post Malone paying 2 million for the one ring. I don't think this is gonna fetch 2 million. For the sole reason that there's not people like... Oh, there we go again. So, let's go first. Cat delayed. Alright, let's play Amnesias. Let's play Amnesias and we'll take out... the... Where'd the erase face? Let's take out 2 erase face. And let's try this again. It's nice that we get the rematch. I actually want to play this matchup and see how this goes. I've never played this. No, I think it's safe to say that that is not going into a deck. Can you imagine somebody showing up with that in deck and like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Imagine... My god, hopefully Min-Max is not going to get robbed tonight. Okay. So that's that. I could... I think playing the Rising Knee Thrust to turn on looking for a scrap is pretty good here. They're going to block out the rest of the turn anyway. I'm not sure... Yeah, they might need to have... They may have to get police protection for it. It happened in Magic? Oh my god. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Holy moly. Pretty interesting turn here. They play Spitfire. This is quite a different deck from what we just saw. Alright, let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the next game. So this is +3. This looks like a much more aggressive deck. Which I should be more comfortable with. Have you considered streaming a draft? I have. I wanted to do it today, but we didn't have the numbers. Like, I wanted to do it on stream today, but we didn't have enough players to do it. I will try again next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Tune in if you want to draft. Let's do it. I really wanted to do it today. I'm not going to stream long enough anymore to do a draft. But I'm always keen to do a draft with the community here. And then we do like our own little tournament. It's really fun, always when we do that. Alright, so they're probably a bit... Oh, the Cerebellum Processor. The card that I bought is... Dot, tell me, do we play Cerebellum Processor in Puffin, yes or no? You're crazy about this draft? Oh, it's good? There's another one. Okay. Good thing that I bought the playset then. If I want to play her. Which I may. Because I don't want to play her. I want to play Polly. Manifesting a treasure pack in some of the boxes My partner bought... No, Deviled Eggs, there's a treasure pack in every single box. There's a treasure pack in every single box. The question just is something good in a treasure pack? Playing Scurf is so much fun. Yeah, I want to play Scurf. Like, Scurf is my new favorite hero. I'm not even lying about that. Good luck. Good luck. I hope you get it. I hope you get it. I mean, you still have to fly to NZ, right? So that's still a thing that needs to happen. Is anybody going to New Zealand for the Alpha Draft? Wait, is this for another 6 here? No, they're... Is this a misplay? Jeez. You know what? I guess we're blocking it out. Actually, that makes no sense. This will block for 5. But then I can't really do anything. So I can undo this and block for 3 instead and then attack. Yeah, let's do this. I mean, we take 1 damage. Oh, of course. No, this was a combo card as well. So we're good. That blocks for 5 as well. With the blue, I can enable the Kodachi into looking for a scrap. That's more value. That's better. That's better. I'll tell you a secret. I'm actually not super keen on signatures. I don't want signatures on my stuff. I've never quite understood the allure of signatures. Balance seems incorrect. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Give me them signatures. All right, you do you. If you enjoy that kind of thing, why not? Why not? It's not for me. Yeah, they're gonna have enough golden cocks, aren't they? Do we do this? It gives me 1 more damage, but I'm not gonna trigger this. I don't know if I can get another blue anytime soon. Maybe I need it. I think a few cards are good with signatures, like maybe equipment or something, but I don't like blocking text on the active play cards. That's fair as well. Yeah. That could be as well, Dot, right? Yeah, could be the only block. The blocking in total for 5, 6. So same as I. So 3 card hand, 2 cocks. And of course the cerebellum processor. This is basically a 4 card hand. Sound the Alarm is not going to trigger in this game a lot, but it is going to let me see their hand, which is always great. I love this card. Absolutely love it, just for the information advantage you have by being able to look at your opponent's hand. It's great. I love signatures because it adds a personal connection to the card. It makes it meaningful in my eyes. I think that's fair. It's just like, I think it lowers the resale value. I think there's less people looking for a rare card with a signature than there's people looking for a rare card. Comparatively. So they've not triggered it yet. Untap all cocks you control. Okay, we are the defending deck in this matchup. I had a friend give me the sign card that they had, which was pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. What a good friend. Is this the same game? No, this is a different game. The other Puffin dropped at like over 30 life. They also had different equipment. By the way, how do you like about me restricting my picture here to the square? Like I had it much more over here. Like there is much more of my video. Like, how do you feel about? I like it because it's like the same size as chat, and it intrudes less on the space of the game itself. I will open a pack after this game. That's why I changed, right? I wanna. The only reason why I have the bar over here is because the screen resolution of my screen is different than the resolutions I can use to stream, right? Because it's not a standard resolution. That's why I need to have this bar here. And it works well because I can have the counter up here and I can have chat down here with blocking less of the screen. But that's the only reason why I'm doing it. You're not particular anyway. You like it, Deviled Eggs? Alright. If you people love signing cards, explain why people collect football, baseball. I mean, it's some people love it, right? Some people really, really like it. Some don't. I don't, personally. I'm not saying people like it. I'm saying I don't like it. Clearly, there's a market for signatures. I'm not poo-pooing anybody that likes signatures. Like, it's just I don't like signatures. It's 100% a me thing. Show me your hand.
Show me what you got.
I should play Show Me What You Got every time I play Sound the Alarm. That's not a great hand. Well, it's kind of okay. It's a 6 there, and Insulting an Arsenal. No defense reaction. This could be an okay dual threat turn. But I need to gamble that... I need to gamble that that the Kodachi hits. So maybe we don't go greedy and we just do... Nah, it's a very meh turn otherwise. So this is for 6. I mean, Golden Cock seems good. Two cocks. Crank it. So they can pump this up to 8 or go again. That's 7. Yeah, they can pump this up to 9. 9 is a lot of damage. I don't think I want to take 9 damage. So we're going to block 3. Take 6 probably. And I'm going to arsenal the dual threat for next turn. I mean, they could give a +1 and go again. If you ever play Scurvy on stream, get the not so fast audio clip from Ace Attorney. This is, I don't know. This is risky. That one? Should do that. I do love Scurvy. I do love Scurvy. We could still go for a big turn here. You know what? Let's do a Kodachi for 1. See if this hits. Let's see if we get to go again on the cut through.
Yoink. Yoink.
I love soundboards. Did you know that the BBC actually made all of the sounds that they created publicly available for free? No? That's not the one? Okay. Alright, 5 go again. I think we do use dual threat here. I would have to crack the pouncing paws. But it is an 8 extra damage here. Do they have a yellow? They don't have a yellow. It's from their graveyard. No, a graveyard. I don't have any yellows either. Now they have 3 cocks. I think they're building up to a big turn here. I think I'm gonna need to extend this turn here. Break the combat chain. Pay dual threat. Get the pouncing paws. I lose 1 value by not blocking with that. And then we're gonna go Crouching Tiger for 4. 3. Because math. This is 4. Yeah, they want to do something big here, right? That's why they blocked with a card to get the cog. 4 cards in hand. I have 1 defense reaction. I'm happy to block with 2 cards for 7 here. Go Kodachi for 1. Erase Face for 7. I think the game is going... Oh. Alright, so they're going to have 3. Riches of Tropaldani. Tropaldani. Are you winning, son? Feel very rich. 5. So this is going to be pumped to 7 or 6 go again. Let's see what they do. How many on-hits are they running in this deck? Let's block for 4. See top of the deck. Cut through. I like that card a lot. So let's just take 1 damage here. And then see what else they do. They still have 2 cards left. A Cockworks Dovetail. They could give it go again as well, right? Oh, it does? That's not what I want to hear. Ah, this is a great turn from them as well. This is a great turn. No wonder they used the equipment to block here. They knew they weren't gonna have a good turn. But they kind of needed to come back into the game, right? I'm still 11 life ahead here. So, what else, everybody? Tell me about your life. What's going on in your life? What's happening? You guys excited about pre-releases? I'm very tempted to play all 3 sealed at UKGE because the company that organizes it just announced that if you play all 3 sealed over the weekend, you're gonna get a treasure pack. I'm in a work meeting right now. Exciting. Love meetings. They're my favorite thing to do. 3 pre-releases. Nice. That's 24 packs. Unless there's one of them is a draft. Are they going to Arsenal pass here? No, Spitfire. For how much? 2, 3. Okay, yeah, we're not going to block this. And again, I don't really care about the on-hit of the erase phase so much, so I'm going to go wide here with 2 Kodachis into the erase phase instead. I'm actually... I mentioned this earlier on the stream, but one of my pre-releases is going to be on release day, which means I can make it. Which is great. Going to be lots of packs. Probably going to save whatever I win for opening on stream in the future. That's always what I do. I wish you a lot of restraint. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I'm not sure they have enough golden cogs. This feels like a lot of cog creation here. We are coming in for the 6 though. You continue eating, Fitz? It's eating dinner right next to me. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. They will only have one at the start of their turn. True. Well, no. 2 now. Very good. Very good. They're using both. Very good use of them. They're going to go away anyway, right? Phantom, how you doing? Do you think they will have fab products for sale at UKG? Yes. Especially at the official stand of LSS. LSS will have things for sure. Yeah. They will. They've said they will have. I think they'll have blitz decks, they'll have armor decks, and they will at very least have high seas. And I wouldn't be surprised if they have some Rosetta and the Hunted as well. Or some other sets as well. 6. Should we take the damage? We will not take the damage. That is folly. How you doing, Phantom? Good to see you again. Thank you for coming back. We're taking 4 damage, but we're trading it for a lot more damage. We're trading it for a lot more. So that's okay, because we got Kadachi for 1. Which I think is gonna hit. Very rarely somebody blocks a Kodachi for 1. With that hitting, the cut through gets go again. We're gonna play this as 3rd link because it may trigger Mask of Momentum. So we can go for 2. Also unlikely that they're gonna block. Hey, I'll take a Balance of Justice block here any day. Cut through for 4, go again. And then still dissound the alarm for 5. I'm so excited we'll pick up my first armory. Dude, awesome. That's awesome. Are you going to play any of the events there as well? Any of the new player events or something? 11 to 24. Okay. We can play a... We can block for 3 and go Kodachi for 1 into Command and Conquer for 10. I think that's the play. They have 1 card, they have 2 resources. Ah, just took that back. Cog in the machine. Control, create 2 cogs. Create a gold. So they drew a card because they cranked. Polly needs to come out soon now. Actually, I wouldn't mind if they played Polly now, and I attack with my dagger into Polly, kill that. That's the thing though, right? Because I have the Kodachis, it's so easy for me to attack Polly. We know it's a CNC too. We know. Awesome, Phantom. Do it. Should be good fun. Should be good fun. I didn't know it was a Command and Conquer. Now we... You know, now I know. I don't know why you know. Did they show us? Alright, so we're blocking 3 here. We don't need that card, so may as well use the 3 block. We have no arsenal, so it doesn't do anything. They're probably going to arsenal here. Arsenal, please. Put your card in arsenal to make my Command and Conquer so much more spicy. Hopefully to get to try out Graveyard today. I'm sure you will. Some way or another. They're going to have the armory decks as well, if you want that. Okay, end of turn. Arsenal pass. Great! Fantastic. Kodachi for 1. Cool, they're letting that hit. Then we break the combat chain. We play dual threats, which gives my next attack action +3 because I attacked with a weapon this turn. And this is for 10 now because my hero ability applies as well. Does Telstra have the option to play against bot? Yes, but if you want to play against a bot, I would recommend something else. I would recommend Felt Table. They have better bots. Go here, felttable.com/fab. If you want to play against a bot, that's my recommendation. Wow, that's a big block here. The Palantir, that's a great block to get. That's a great block to get. Okay, we're gonna block with the sink below. Kodachi, Bittering Thorns, Command and Conquer. They don't have an arsenal. You're welcome. Happy to help. 2. 3. We are 21. We don't really need to block at the moment. We can put that defense reaction in arsenal to get better use out of it. Kodachi, Bittering Thorns, Command and Conquer. That's a play. Just that little chip damage for 1 is so good as well. I think that may get me here in this game. Now for 5. If they let it hit, then of course the Command and Conquer is going to get a +1 through Bittering Thorns. This card is so good. It's a travesty that this is only available in selected products. Six. They either give me their arsenal or their hand. It's either way. It's not a good position to be in. So yeah, we may. I don't want to. I don't want to celebrate before we get there, but we're looking pretty good here so far. Now 3 defense reactions. Oh no. But actually, Kodachi and Sensor is fine. And just because I have so many defense reactions, we'll throw 1 here. I don't need 3 defense reactions. Did you come from... No, this is my first trading card game. My first and only trading card game. I tried like Magic when I was a teenager. I played like 3 or 4 games when I was like 16. But it never went anywhere. I think you're coming from Magic, right? If I remember correctly. Alright. Do they have a target for this? They must have at this point. Yes, of course they do. Because that creates a gold. And then sensor. What do I call here? Dot? If it hits, what do I call? Although I don't think they're gonna let this hit. So my older cousin tried to teach me Magic as a kid, but I just didn't enjoy. Then did Pokemon like when it came out as a kid, but lost interest. First and only TCG with an adult brain. That we'll count that as first and only. Alright, I can call a card now with this. Because it hits and they can't play that card. Thinking. They pitched the Cerebellum Pressor early on, so we know that is not anywhere close. We could go for... I don't know, Palantir? I could call CNC. I was thinking that as well because I only have defense reactions, right? I mean, why not? Why not? Because I have 2 cards here that I want to block with, right? That but I can't with if they attack with Command and Conquer. Okay, this is fine. And then the first block we'll do here is with the Fate Foreseen. Because that will let me see what's on top of my deck. Okay, I do not want to sink anything here with the sink below. But it's good to have because I do think I need to block. Loads about 10 years ago. Only got back into CCGs recently. What made you come back? Like, what compelled you to try out the game when you went to MCM? What compelled you to say, hey, you know what? I want to try this. 8. You know what? We'll throw it. We'll throw it. They're on 3. The Mask Momentum is never going to trigger again. Because I want to kill the Poly as well here. Polly is out. And Polly's gonna get killed. Destroy this, untap a cooking control. Okay. What does that do for them here? 3 resources. Sure. 5, and can they... Is this another 8 damage? Could be. But I do want to keep this hand. Alright, so first of all, Polly... Go! Go, go! Sorry, Polly. Sorry, Polly. Bye-bye, Polly. Actually, did they play Cookworks? No, they played... Conqueror of the High Seas could have been an option. Buff power. 7. Give me your hand.
He's on fire! Finish him.
Finish him. The artwork. I collect comics and notice Gravy Bones banner pulled me over. I've heard of Fab, but I've never seen it in action. Oh, okay, nice. Well, again, welcome to the game. I hope you're having a great time with us. Alright, we are going to do 1. We've almost got him Kodachi locked now. But I want more cards. I want more cards. Actually, I should have done this differently. I should have played Flex Claws first. And then if they don't block it out, I get an extra attack with the tiger that this generates if it hits. Yeah, misplay here. Slight misplay, but I think I should have this game. I'd be very surprised if I gave this away, but I mean, some of you have been around for a while, and you know what? Sometimes it happens. Conqueror of the High Seas, the 3rd one that is? I think 2nd one. 3rd one. Okay, they're blocking it out. Getting Tunic Resource, Flex Claws for 4. It's still lethal. They need to give me another card. Okay. That keeps some momentum on my side. Oh, okay, this is... Yeah, this is fine. This should... GG. I was gonna say, it's gonna be 5-5-1. Round of applause for our opponent. And we took another win. Except for the one that Mitch took off me. I need to beat them one of these days. But 5-1 record? Into a lot of the new heroes. So that's what I was hoping. That's what I was hoping to test today as well. And that went well. So I'm happy about that. But it is way past my bedtime. So I think Ira's pretty solid into Puffin, I'm being honest. I think she's pretty solid into Puffin. I think she's solid into all heroes, new heroes. I think her weakness lies with Florian and with Verdant. That's where her big weaknesses are. She can also do pretty badly against like Syndra. So I think there's some question marks, but she could be a good choice. My pack? Oh! So of course. My apologies, I forgot. Of course. We are closing up, Eldorte. Sorry. You need to come in a bit earlier next time. Slippy. Yeah. Yeah. Slippy can be a thing. We're gonna ignore that Slippy is a thing. Blue Isolate. Oh, Dragon Scalers. What is it with all these... Dude, I can't open any good cards anymore. It just doesn't happen. My LChess says our cases will be in by tomorrow, so I should be able to get a cracking tomorrow night. Nice. Snap is in Japanese. It's pretty good, right? I'm giving away a lot of these cards to my local community. I'll just get here in the end. I had school until now. Ah, that's too bad, El. Maybe catch up on YouTube if you want. But I hope you can make it some other day. So maybe I just need to take my stream a bit longer at some point. So you can enjoy being here live as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go have some dinner, go take out the dog, and then go pack for UKG. I'll be back on Monday. I do want to draft with you guys, so if you want to draft, pop in Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. We'll draft whenever enough people want to draft. High seas should be good fun. Until then, we just meet at the Battlehorn. Exactly. I'll see you there. Thanks for being here. Thank you for also all the subscriptions today. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for just spending your time here. I appreciate it. It's the most precious thing you have, and you're willing to spend it here. That is a huge compliment. Thank you everyone on YouTube, and thank you everyone on Twitch. I'll see you around, right? Join the Discord. Come say hello. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend. I hope your pre-releases are awesome. Go post your pics or your... post what you open up on Discord. I'm very keen to see. Alright, that's it. Thanks everyone. Take care of yourself, somebody else if you can. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.